All right, Therapy Thursday is here. When you're texting in questions for us, we got you. Emotional support animal Rich is over here. Meredith MD is in the building.
Hey.
Orlando BGYN is here. We answer any kind of weird queries that you got. Talking it out and working it out because therapy is a help, all right? Let's see. If you have a question, hit us on 888-429-0941 out of the 727. We have my wife is overboard OCD, so I need to ask the freaks. We can't get busy without her taking a shower afterwards, and it's religiously. Morning quickies are my best performance, and she runs late all the time, so I get shut down. I thought if I try this therapy, it'll be good before I go to real therapy. Help a brother out.
You need to tell her that you want to, get things going in the morning. See if she can wake up just a little bit earlier. Just throw it in the mix. Maybe once a week or every other week so it doesn't get boring or you can't really tell. And then I bet you she'll find it sexy. If you kind of be like, babe, you look so fine in the morning. And, I know you got busy stuff to do, but blah, blah, blah. But I really want to piece that.
You just got to set an alarm clock. Like, seriously. Hey, set an alarm clock for her. Wake her up a little bit earlier. Yeah, let her know that, hey, that's your time. That's your golden hour. And she'll be receptive of it.
Never be upset with somebody who's too clean. If somebody is like, hey, I got to go take a shower after whatever, that OCD is an acceptable one. Like, because there's a lot of ladies out there that get it in that don't necessarily
They don't take care of it.
Those kind of precautions, we should say. So your wife is, an MVP at that point. I do think that you could probably just get up instead of being lazy and doing it when you're laying down. Get up with her when she gets in the shower.
Ooh.
Because she knock out two birds with one stone.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Get in the shower with her as she's cleaning. You clean it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
and sometimes it's nice if she gets up right afterwards. Sometimes it's nice just to sit there for a minute.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Yeah. Don't make me go to the sound effects again. All right. Don't make me do that.
All right. I got one out of
By the way, 941 says my girl never want to have more in the morning sex. So there are people out there who are struggling.
Yeah.
Out of the 863.
All right. What you got?
I was scrolling through Instagram one day and I saw a cute picture of a girl. I decided to slide in her DMs, and the conversation has been really good. We've been vibing. After I investigated her Instagram a little bit more, I saw she was a little person.
Oh, my gosh. Okay.
I don't know how to feel.
Interesting.
I don't even know what to say.
Wait,
so
little
you're
people
scrolling
exist?
through. No, of course, but I'm saying what's the therapy part? Like that okay, so
well, maybe he was a little put off by because people take pictures differently. Like say you're scrolling on IG and you think somebody's fine and good looking, and then all of a sudden you meet them and they don't necessarily look.
So he doesn't know her and he's never seen her in person, so he only saw the pictures.
Right, and I guess he found out that.
Well,
if you like her.
First of all, angles don't tell the whole picture, and that's not just for anybody who's, diminutive. That's hell. That's anybody. So if you got a dwarf or a person who's got extra weight or a person who's, extremely tall, angles are going to give you, different play. But if you reach out, holla at them on, holla at them in the DM and say, hey, how you doing? I wanted to meet you.
Yeah.
And at least meet them. You might, whether it's a friend or whether it's somebody you want to holla at, whatever, but the fact that you're writing means you liked her more than you giving credit for.
I say give the person a chance, whether they're super tall or, they have height requirements and you can't go on a roller coaster with that person. That shouldn't stop you.
Yeah. I'm not bugging at the fact that somebody is a little person. Like, and honestly, if you were feeling them, go for it. Bridget, the word that I can't say no more is somebody I love following online. I think she's entertaining. And when I met her, we had to take a whole bunch of pictures with her. We was excited.
Yeah, I think if you're vibing with her, I think you should keep it going.
Give it a chance.
I think the embarrassment is more on you than it is more on her. That's an insecurity with yourself.
Yeah, I don't think that's an issue. That's a non-issue right there.
I have one out of the 863, anonymous. Hey, freaks, I have two friends, a couple, staying with my boyfriend and for a little while and while they look for a place. It's going on 2 months and the girl still hasn't found a job and it looks like they won't be finding a place anytime soon either. My hospitality has run out and I want my space back. How do I politely kick them out without hurting the friendship?
That's one of the reasons I know it's going to sound selfish, but that's one of the reasons why you got to watch who you let come in. Because if people are very comfortable, like being not an inconvenience, but being an inconvenience. Like, you know what I'm saying? If they're comfortable because they like, hey, we're cool, so right, I'm good. It's not always like that. And you have to make sure that you bring in people who kind of have that internal clock. Now that you've made the mistake, are you willing to lose these friends because of an inconvenience? We all can be inconvenienced for somebody we care about. How much do you care about these people? That's what you got to ask yourself.
Yeah.
In essence, if the answer is you care about them a lot, then you got to just be a little bit more patient and think about it. If it was turned the other way, they would be there for you, and maybe they will.
Give them a time. Give them a deadline. Like you have another month or another month and a half. Give them an exact date and then keep that date. And it has nothing to do with your friendship, but this needs to expire soon.
All right. I'm going to hit this button here.
Girlfriend, I'm the side chick. I've been happy in my position and we love each other very much. But now his girlfriend is pregnant. Should I keep this going or step away? I feel like I would put his new family at risk and I don't want that kind of karma.
I mean, so now it's time to have morals because a baby is here?
Yeah. I mean, before I guess she thought it was just not that serious, just a girlfriend, but now they're going to create a whole family.
Okay. Well, then I think that's your answer right there. If you're asking the question, that means that you know it's something wrong. You were playing, and now playing just got real. You weren't breaking up a family, but now you are, in essence, breaking up a family.
Right.
So if it's hitting your heart like that, then I guess you should probably tap out.
If you're asking the question, you already know the answer to it, and you probably need to cut it loose and just let that family be happy.
He's going to be real busy, by the way, coming up, like doctor's appointments, visits. After the baby comes, he's not going to have much time for you either, and that shift is going to be hard for you to deal with.
One hard part of it, though, is that if he was messing around and dipping and dapping with you, he probably wasn't happy, and a baby doesn't necessarily, the stresses and everything else.
No.
Babies fix a lot, but they don't fix everything. So if he wasn't happy, he might end up wanting to be with you, but you still are a person who is breaking up that family. So if you're asking the question, again, that might be a real part of it. All right. Let's see. People are calling you something. That's all I'm just saying.
Use it.
Yeah. Oh. All right. Let's squeeze in one more. What we got?
I need therapy. I am putting in my notice today to quit my job. I've been there 2 months. I feel horrible, but my new job is something that I've followed up with me from before I started my current company. I love my boss, but she's out of town. Do I try to call her or send her an email to avoid the disappointment in her voice? I want to just email her, but is that horrible?
This is
To quit via email?
Yeah. But she loves where she is currently working, but she's leaving, and she has like a really close relationship with her boss, a bond.
How you leave is important because if this new job fails and you have to ever come back in front of this person, that means that, you know, you're going to want that opinion to be about you being an upstanding person and somebody who didn't burn a bridge. So you never want to really just walk out on somebody. How you come in is how you should walk out, with class and with them feeling good about you. They might be feeling good about you, you know, moving to another position, or they might try and keep you.
Yeah.
So, you know, like, I mean, but if you're sold on leaving, then make it as classy as possible and probably want to shoot them an email and say, hey, I just wanted to give you a notice that this has happened. And if the decision is made, then you go ahead and cut that off as gracefully as possible. That's what I would think.
I think if you have a really good relationship with your boss, and your boss will understand, but I think you should give them a call. If they don't answer, then you send that email. You want to make it a little bit more personal, especially if something happens with that other job, maybe you don't like it. You could go back.
Something's going to be telling me she's sitting there like, I hope she don't answer. I hope she don't answer. She hang up real quick after one ring saying, all right, I'm going to shoot an email. All right, your Therapy Thursday's a wrap.